A couple episodes ago, I talked with Eileen O'Keefe from Dakota Wichohan about how they were rethinking their programming and ways to support Native youth and the community during this time. Gianna and Butchie Eastman work with the youth at Dakota Wichohan, but as things were rapidly changing then, were unable to join the conversation with Eileen. But they sent a video check-in with how they're doing.
Dakota Wichohan is a nonprofit organization, and we're focused on revitalizing our Dakota language along with our Dakota lifestyles. And it's very important to us as an organization, as individuals as well, that we instill a sense of pride and identity in our youth, in our community, and our family members as well. And how we're able to do this is by providing programming that allows us to meet and learn about our culture and our history and our language and arts, and reconnecting with the horse culture through all of our evening programming.
Before the shift, we were meeting Monday through Thursday. Mondays we had youth regalia, as well as every other Monday we had our suicide prevention group, or we have called it Wichoni Wakanipo, which means live the sacred life. Tuesdays we had our Wichiana Wikoshka group, which translates to our young girls and young women group. Wednesdays we had Dakota language group, which Butchie here was facilitating and I was helping along with. And Thursdays we had another group of youth regalia. Along with this, we also had a Koshka group, which was meeting weekly and then transitioned to meeting monthly. And I'll kind of let Butchie here talk about the work he was doing with the boys, some of the activities that they were working on, and the transition that he is now working through with Koshka as well as Dakota language.
Okay, so with the Koshka program, we were learning about the drum and the teachings with the drum, the origin stories, and what it means to be a singer. We're learning how to sing, how to make drumsticks. We worked together on making hand drums. But now with this pandemic, we're trying to navigate through this together and how we can meet, because some of our youth don't have social media, so that's kind of been a little difficult obstacle that we're trying to work through right now. But we will get there, and we will continue programming with our Koshka group. And with our Dakota language group, luckily I was able to create some binders with some curriculum from prior classes as practice for the youth to send home, flashcards, worksheets, notes. So now with our Dakota language program, when we meet, we're able to practice with each other and connect and check in with one another and learn new words and work on pronunciations and just connect with one another.
We are still continuing to meet with our youth on Zoom. My programs that I'm still meeting with are my Wichiana Wikoshka group, so this is my young girls and my young women group. Every other Monday we have suicide prevention group on Zoom, and then I help with Butchie's Dakota language class on Zoom as well. And so as we were transitioning into this new normal, Butchie and I both worked together to create, as he had mentioned, binders. So within these binders, we created curriculum that they could use and follow along with on Zoom. So we just have our Dakota language material, and then we just have a lot of, I guess, coping skills, helpful resources to them as well, a lot of journaling, a lot of resources that they can utilize through these unknown times. So again, we're just trying to be there for our youth as much as we can by continuing our programming online. The only program that we're not able to continue right now is Youth Regalia, because Youth Regalia is a very hands-on class that involved working with fabric, sewing, things like that, and the youth, that's something that they needed our help with. Another way that we're trying to stay connected with our youth is we are going to be starting to send out regular care packages. So we just put together our first round of care package. This care package included helpful things for our youth, so hygiene products, arts and crafts, things like that, snacks, and we'll be sending out or replenishing these care packages at least once a month. And then we're also going to be delivering snacks and food to our youth every week. Because normally at programming, they would be having a meal and they would be having snacks. And since we're not able to meet them with them face to face, we're trying to provide provide these services to them. So we're going to be delivering snacks and food to them every week. We also made smudge kits for the youth, and within these smudge kits, they had some of our traditional medicines. So these were things like cedar, sweetgrass, and sage, and tobacco. And so it's important to still stay connected and turn to our Dakota life ways and our traditions, because that's something in the past that has helped us get through things. And so we want these resources to be available to our youth. So we provided smudge kits to all of our youth and their families. Because of course things can get very difficult. You can start to feel lonely and just start to feel down. So we hope that they can turn to smudging and their traditional medicines during this time. Every week we're trying to come up with new ideas and new ways that we can show that we're still here for them, even though we can't see them face to face. We still want to show our support to them. So again, it's just all a learning process for us, and thank you for letting us share our story with you guys.
Thank you.